Imagine a self-driving car cruising down a busy city street when a sudden, impossible choice appears. On one side stands a child, on the other an elderly person, and it can't brake in time to save both. Which life should it prioritize? This moral dilemma, once relegated to science fiction, is quickly becoming a real concern for artificial intelligence. As machines gain more autonomy, we're faced with the question of how to teach them concepts like right and wrong. If these kinds of ethical puzzles captivate you, please consider subscribing. It truly supports the channel and helps us delve even deeper into the interplay of AI and humanity. Morality itself is a challenge for humans. We grow up absorbing values from culture, family, personal experiences, and centuries of philosophical debate. Trying to pass those values onto a machine is anything but straightforward. In the past, programmers tried using explicit rules like never harm a human, but real life rarely fits neatly into black and white guidelines. What about situations that require weighing two competing priorities, or scenarios no one could have predicted? That's when more flexible approaches step in, such as training AI on examples of moral decision-making. Instead of giving it rigid instructions, we show it real-life cases or simulations, and it looks for patterns in what humans consider ethical or unethical. Another popular method is reinforcement learning, where an AI explores different choices in a virtual environment and receives positive feedback for moral actions and penalties for immoral ones. Over time, it learns how to navigate complex decisions with an ethical compass modeled on what we, as trainers, have taught it. Yet this only scratches the surface of the challenge, because humans don't even agree among ourselves on many moral issues. What seems obviously moral in one culture might conflict with the values of another. If the data used to train an AI comes from a single viewpoint, that AI could develop biases that favor one group's sense of right and wrong. This is why many experts emphasize diversity and transparency in AI training, so the machine can at least be exposed to a range of perspectives before drawing conclusions. Still, questions persist. Whose morals should guide the AI? And in a world full of gray areas, can any algorithm truly reflect the complexity of human ethics? These considerations have a direct impact on everyday life. Self-driving cars are just one example. In healthcare, AI might soon decide how to allocate scarce resources like transplants or hospital beds, balancing fairness, need, and efficiency. In criminal justice, AI could inform sentencing or parole decisions, raising concerns about biased data amplifying unfairness in the legal system. Even the military is exploring autonomous weapons, machines that might determine on their own when to use deadly force. If these systems aren't equipped with robust ethical frameworks, they might cause harm or discriminate in ways that are difficult to detect and correct. Some people suggest that we should always keep a human in the loop, ensuring that a person signs off on critical decisions. That might work for many scenarios, but not for missions in deep space or crisis situations where communication delays could prove disastrous. And as AI integrates further into our daily routines, managing schedules, finances, or personal care, relying on constant human oversight could become impractical. This is where ideas like explainable AI come into play, aiming to show us how a machine arrives at a decision so we can identify errors or biases. One thing is clear: no single approach will magically solve the moral challenges of AI. It requires a global effort that involves ethicists, engineers, lawmakers, and the public at large. Organizations worldwide are drafting guidelines to ensure AI respects fundamental rights and democratic values, and many developers are focusing on making AI transparent enough to be audited. Continuous learning may also be crucial. As our collective ethical understanding evolves, so should the AI that serves us. Teaching machines right from wrong isn't just about programming or data. It's a reflection of our own ever-shifting moral landscape, which we're now trying to embed in technology that could shape the world for generations to come. If you're intrigued by the delicate balance of AI, ethics, and the future, you won't want to miss our previous video, AI and the Future of Space Exploration, Machines Beyond Earth. There we explore how intelligent machines might soon make life and death decisions on other planets. Thanks for watching, and we hope you'll join us next time as we continue uncovering how technology impacts our world.